Hey everyone, it's Allanda. It's time to celebrate. Let's get into it. If you're new, my name's Allanda. I'm a 48-year-old mother of 6, a high school teacher, and I am on a GLP-1 weight loss journey. I'd like to thank Mochi Health for sponsoring today's video and also helping me to continue my path of losing over 100 pounds. To date, I've lost 75, but my journey continues. I'm currently finishing week 81. So if you are new, I'm a school teacher, and Wednesday was our first day back with the students. I'm in Texas. Texas recently implemented a no cell phone policy on campuses, and so I am basically losing my voice. Now, I will tell you, my kids have been beautiful. They have been great. I've only had to tell 2 people twice, put your phone up. It's against the law. Put your phone up. Second warning. So I'm not going to blame those 2 babies on the fact that my voice is leaving me. It's just the fact that I haven't been talking this much in almost 3 months. So my voice is trying to leave, but I have my drinks. So I will do my best to make this video as short and sweet so I can give my vocal cords a moment. But yes, so celebration. My first one comes from one of my sweet babies. He came in on Monday to check in on me because he hasn't seen me in 2.5 months. And he came in quickly. Miss, how are we doing? Have we lost weight? What we doing? So I did chat with him. And then on Tuesday, he came in with the confetti and just kind of celebrated the fact that I didn't gain any. Well, I kind of did, but that's a whole different story. But, you know, to them, I'm still losing. And with that being said, I actually have a new photo that I'll be using because I have been losing. My normal white t-shirt and white biker shorts are now too big. And so I went on and took my picture in my new sports bra. If you're new, I'm not very accustomed to sports bras. This is a new territory for me. It feels awkward being out in public with a bra on. But I'm trying to embrace all the new changes. And so, yeah, I have a new comparison photo. Along with that, big celebration is I can eat again. Woo! This girl can eat. So let me fill you in. I was on 12.5 for quite a few weeks. I said I was going to count and then I forgot and I haven't counted. But for quite a few weeks, probably since March, I've been on 12.5. Maybe February, but I'm going to argue March. I could be wrong, but one of those 2 dates. And this last couple weeks of 12.5, I have literally not been able to eat. I've had a very difficult time getting in the necessary calories that I should have. And FYI, through Mochi Health, I do see my dietitian pretty regularly because I've been dealing with a stall. A stall is when you are in a 10-pound range. That same definition can be called maintenance. Well, because I'm still trying to lose weight, I am not saying I'm in maintenance. I am trying to continue my 100-pound journey, so therefore I am in a stall. So I've been working with my Mochi Health dietitian, and I should be at 1,600 to 1,800 calories. Now, I've been strength training pretty regularly, 5 days a week, an hour per session, trying to get my body comfortable. I've also been intaking my calories because my body was mad at me for not eating enough. So I've been trying to eat. But these last 2 weeks, this journey has just whipped my behind. Kid you not. I would go work out, do my hour, come home, try to drink a protein shake, barely get it down. I mean, I'm looking at half a container. And then I would conk out on the couch. So I just wasn't intaking enough nutrition to allow my body to do what it needed to do now that I've been regularly working out. rain or sun. We don't have snow right now, but it is Houston, so she might decide to do it tomorrow. She might be like, you know what, screw it. Let's rain. Let's get sunny and humid, and why not snow? She'll do it. Just test her. She'll do it. But even if it's raining outside, I am showing up to the gym, trying to do what I can to get the weight loss going back. So for 2 weeks, I struggled to get in enough nutrients. So I talked to my primary care physician, and I told her, and actually I talked to my Mochi Health physician as well to tell him what was going on. And they both agreed I needed to go ahead and drop down. So I took my first 10 last week. 10 was my friend. Oh, I love 10. I was on 10 for like 34 weeks prior to moving up to 12.5. I loved her. I didn't have a reason to. I did not have food noise. None of that was coming back. It was just I was dealing with the stall, and both physicians felt like if I moved up, it would kickstart the stall. And it didn't. Like, it did not. My body was like, cute, but no, we not doing this. No, we good. Thank you, though. Thank you. But I've been using the Pep app, weight loss tracker, to document my shots. And what I found, which is also what evidence I brought to my doctors, is that when I give myself my injection, it would go way high, like way high. Let me give some background. When we give ourselves these GLP-1 injections, they don't last for just a week. They're not just in our body for a week. Research has shown that that medication stays in our body for 28 to 30 days. So when we give ourselves a shot, we're just going back up, and then our body goes down, and then we give ourselves a shot, and then it goes back down. Well, if you notice on my chart here, I was, basically giving myself 18 milligrams of tirzepatide, and then slowly coming down, and then I would do another 12.5, but I was really giving myself a really high dose, even though it was 12.5, but I still had the medication in my body. So we say 12.5, but my body was actually intaking even more than that because I still had some in my body. If you look really long and hard, and I'm leaving this picture up here for y'all, you see what's going on. So when I tell you I could not eat on 12.5, I could not eat on 12.5. And I have to apologize to some people because I've told them in the past, just eat, just do it, just eat. And they look at me and be like, it's not that easy. I got it. I can't tell you how many times I opened up a package or something thinking I was going to eat it, took 2 bites and then closed it back up. Opened up a yogurt, got it all ready with the granola and the blueberries, swirled it, took 2 bites and was like, So I get it. And because of that, I went on, I voiced my concerns to my providers, and they agreed to move me down. So this week, this girl has been eating. I have been eating, and I have not stood on the scale, so I don't know what's going to happen. But what I can tell you is that on Friday, tomorrow morning, I will step on the scale, and I will put the number here. Good or bad, I will put the number here. Last week, I think I was 194. I don't remember the ounces, but I'm pretty sure I was at 194. So yeah, I've been eating, and I appreciate the food. I do. Oh, it's nice to be able to eat again. It's really nice. I just hope it's going in the right direction. I hope my body is getting the fuel it needs to do everything it needs to do. Now, speaking of my body, my shoulder has been kind of bothering me off and on. I've been increasing my activities at the gym. I kid y'all not, like non-scale victory here. I would normally get on the elliptical, and it would take me 23 minutes to do 1 mile on the elliptical. But recently, I have been able to do 1 mile in 16 minutes. this girl, oh, I am so elated that I have been able to push myself to do a 1 mile elliptical in 16 minutes. Almost 17, but it's 16 minutes. Now, next week, I am going to push myself to run. When I was doing some walking last fall, winter, I got to a point where I could run pretty much the same distance for 5 minutes. Now, I see people running on the treadmill, and it's starting to look intriguing. I'm looking at them like, I think I can do that. So next week, I will be focusing my aim on seeing how far I can run on the treadmill before wiping out. Hopefully I don't wipe out. Please, Lord, don't let me wipe out. But we shall see. I am going to do my best to continue to push myself to meet my health goals. So yeah, so non-scale victory. But going back to this little shoulder here. So, okay, so 2 things. So last week, I found myself in an area and I was backing into a parking spot. And as I backed up, my rearview mirror showed a picture that said Peptides. And I was like, I literally jumped out of the car. Car was still running. My co-parent, AKA Chris, had to stop the car because I jumped out. And I ran into the facility. I'll show a picture here. And I started just bombarding them with questions. What are your peptides? Can you better explain peptides? Because I do hear them on the TT, the tick-tock. Okay, so I hear it over there, and I just needed to know more. So they were very open and honest. They gave me a sheet to look at. I'll try to put it here. I mean, it's not an area I want to venture into yet, but I do find it very interesting. And I just happened to mention that my shoulder was giving me a little and they, talked about potassium and magnesium and recovery peptides, things of that nature. And co-parent / Chris was standing there, and he heard magnesium, potassium. Well, he was in the grocery store the other day, and he found these items, because again, my shoulder's been kind of bothering me off and on. And so he came home all proud and excited. Hey, I got you something that's going to help you when you take a bath. It's got magnesium and potassium in it. And I was like, okay, those are 2 different things. Like potassium for a bubble bath versus peptide potassium versus inject potassium versus take a pill of potassium. So it was just kind of funny. When you don't know, you don't know. But I was very appreciative to get the array of body or bath stuff to help me in my shoulder. So yeah, it's a work in progress. I know some people have asked if I have, what is it called? Frozen shoulder. And I don't think it is frozen shoulder. I think while I'm trying to work on getting rid of these bags, this one's still got some work to do, but let's see. Can y'all see them? I know there's a little shadow right there, but that's a muscle. Like that's a muscle right there. Okay, my whole point in all of this is I've increased my weights. So a lot of the things I can do 3 sets of 12 at either 55 or 85, just depending on what the machine is that I'm using. So I've increased my weights, and I think my body, at least my shoulder, is just like, girl, can we chill? Because I did have a little pain in my back for a couple of days, but I took the magnesium potassium bath, and it did aid in that process. So rain or shine, I am at the gym. This girl is back to eating. I'm so excited to be eating, and not just no eating Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, eat everything out of the house. And then go back Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, can't get anything into my body. And then Thursday, bam, I'm eating everything inside the house. So I'm very appreciative that my appetite has returned and I have been able to eat and do the things that I need to.
Hey everyone, it's Allanda. So today I am taking my 16-year-old to donate blood. This is her first time donating. This is one of the things that as a family we do a lot. Now the funny part is that normally, my iron is real low, so I don't even go for it. I probably should have made the appointment today, but I'll make it the next time she comes and we'll find out if I can donate. But this is what I want to show you. See all the snacks? Normally I'd be sitting here eating snacks, even though I didn't donate. But I'm not eating snacks today. I am just sitting here listening to my audiobook while she's over there donating. So yeah, just sharing.
So yeah, I think that's about it. I will put my injection right here. Yeah. If you are looking to start a GLP-1 weight loss journey, may I suggest Mochi Health? Mochi Health is a telehealth provider that pairs you up with a doctor. You and your doctor can discuss what possible GLP-1s might be a good suit for you. From that point, the medication is sent to the pharmacy and then sent directly to your home. Mochi does have a $79 membership fee, but if you put the code in that I have down here, that would save you $40. So if you decide to go with Peptide, it is $199 plus the $39 monthly membership for the first month. And your grand total would be $238. And that is what it would run you to start your GLP-1 weight loss journey. I cannot tell you the amount of coworkers that I spoke to this week that are starting GLP-1s, that are on GLP-1s. It's really cute watching everybody walk around with their drinks. And I even got 2 nicknames, which at first I was so flattered and I was just like, giggly. And I know their hearts are in the right place. But one group of people are calling me Slim Shady, and the other group is just calling me Slim. They're like, hey, what's up, Slim? What's up, Slim? Hey, Slim. And I mean, they're asking all the right questions. So I do believe that their hearts are in the right place and being very genuine with wanting to change their lives and put themselves first as well as set good examples for their family. Based on the conversations that I've had this week with quite a few people, it has been very rewarding and eye-opening to hear the positivity come from my coworkers, not only on my journey, but also the excitement that they have been exuding to start their own weight loss journeys. So, and please know, I did direct them to 2 places. One, talk to your primary care physician, and if that's not a good option for you, then contact Mochi Health. I wish you all the best, and I will see you next Friday. Hopefully my voice will be better. We shall see. Tomorrow's a new day. Who knows what's going to happen at school? All right, y'all. Take care.
Restart, reset, and refocus as many times as you need. You are your own greatest project. But just always remember, don't give up.